Hello, hello. Welcome to Audio Addiction. If you're new here, thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging. My name is Brandon, and I'm joined by one of my lovely co-hosts, Therese. Therese, how's it going?
Hey,
Very
going
nice.
good.
Typically, we have someone else with us, Alex. Unfortunately, he had some personal things come up, and he's unable to join. But send Alex your best love down in the chat and in the comments, of course. Um, But yeah, very excited. We're doing part three of EXO. If you've missed out on either part one or part two, they're always at the end card of the video. So go check those out if you have not. Um, but yeah, I'm very excited. I believe we're doing some more solo stuff, and we are also doing some comebacks. A couple B sides that have been requested in previous parts. I don't think I missed anything else. So did I miss anything, Therese?
If we want to announce our next deep dive, because
Yeah,
this will wrap up EXO for now,
for
but
now.
we'll definitely check them out as we go throughout.
Hmm.
But one of our amazing, wonderful Twitch subscribers hit their channel points goals, so we will be doing a deep dive on the group The Kingdom.
Woo!
Uh,
Let's go.
so I'm pretty excited. I know that's lore heavy, and I love me some lore. But that'll be next Monday, likely,
Yes.
at 8 p.m. So check that out if you're curious. And yeah, I'll go through the playlist we have for today.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone in Discord that helped make this. I did make some last minute changes because we got an overwhelming number of comments from the past two videos that were talking so much about the B-sides. They're like, EXO's great, but the B-sides are where it's at. You got to react to the B-sides. And I remember we had a couple extra solos on here that I'm now thinking, well, maybe we should switch them out and put more B-sides.
B-sides.
So we are going to cover the rest of the solos that we haven't done before. So we've got Suho, Let's Love. We have the EXO-SC track On Me, which is a Sehun solo.
Hmm.
We have Kai's Rover, not because we actually reacted to
Oh,
It's
yeah,
hard to
yeah,
say the song name.
yeah.
And we reacted to
Mm.
because with our Super M and Got the Beat deep dive. It might have gotten struck by copyright, but
It may have, yeah.
part of this fun is that Brandon doesn't know a ton of K-pop, so we like showing him new stuff, and this will be new for him for sure.
Yes.
Um, we also have EXO's "Don't Fight the Feeling," Do's "Rose." Actually, I don't know if we should put the solos first and then "Don't Fight the Feeling" because they're kind of out of order.
Okay.
um, that's what I'll do. Okay, so Kai Rover, Dio Rose, Schumann's Brand New,
Ooh.
Chanyeol's Blackout. And then into the group stuff again, we've got Don't Fight the Feeling, Hear Me Out, Cream Soda, uh, Gravity,
Ooh.
Going Crazy, El Dorado. And then the final video is a 12-minute long performance of Mama plus Monster plus Wolf, which
Ooh.
thank you so much to think it was JD that commented the exact length that was iconic because I didn't know. So that was very helpful.
Very nice, very nice. Yes, I did not know Love Shot. That is actually true. So, um,
Yes.
you mean so much to me. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining chat. XO B-sides are absolutely amazing. Also, hello. Very nice. Playlist is absolutely amazing. Well,
Thanks for joining.
very excited. Again, thank you to everybody that's been commenting, showing a lot of love. It's been great getting into EXO. Again, we are not closing it out. We will probably do some more. I know I always get recommendations in Chaos streams, so feel free to, again, give me some at then. That's the best way to have more songs of EXO to be reacted to. So, um, all right, cool. Well, I think we're gonna start off with Suho's "Let's Love." So excited to check
Yeah,
this one out. Let's give it a spin.
I don't think I've heard it.
Hey, 어디쯤 넌 있는지 어디쯤 와 있는지 다시 시작할 수 있는지 상처 가득한 맘에 흐트러지는 꽃잎이 조각나 날아가네 너를 향해 내가 왜 이런지 알 수는 있는지 너무 부족하기만 하잖아 여전히 이런 내 맘에도 널 갖고 싶어 천천히 내 창을 두드리는 사람 어느새 난 너를 따라 닿을 수 없다 해도 널 잡고 싶은 넌 내 바람 꽃향기 따른 끝에 망설이던 나를 보내 너무 예뻐 조심스레 네 맘을 두드리는 내 사랑 내 사랑 모자랐던 나를 네가 채우네 겨울 같던 내가 이젠 따뜻해 아무 말 없이도 넌 나를 바꾸네 너무 아득하던 네가 날 앞에 너라는 색으로도 물드네 어렵진 내 마음은 지워져가 서서히 내 창을 두드리는 사람 어느새 난 너를 따라 닿을 수 없다 해도 널 잡고 싶은 넌 내 넌내 사랑 It's only no 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 조금씩 닮아져가는 거야 이젠 내가 널 두드릴게 넌 그저 열어주면 돼 우리 이제 사랑하자 내 사랑 내 사랑 You're my dream you're my dream You're my dream you're my dream Ay, yeah, ay. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're my dream you're my dream You're my dream you're my dream 넌 내 사랑 넌 내 사랑
Hmm. All right, cool. That was looks like Suho's Let's Love. If you're joining us. Very nice. Do you know
All
where
right,
this
what do you think?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at chat. They said that oh wait, the audio got fixed. Um huh.
Oh,
Okay.
wasn't sure if that was just me, but there were times when the audio was staggering with like a
Huh.
little bit of static.
Interesting. Okay. Um I'll try to see if that's on my end. But uh for me, I thought this was great. This is definitely along the lines of music that I enjoy. I was kind of getting a little bit of like wave to earth type vibes who I
Mm-hmm.
just saw very recently. And it kind of I feel like Suho's voice is really soothing in a like a really gorgeous sort of way. Um as well as that, I really enjoyed the instrumentation. I think again, it's definitely in that sort of like indie, I guess like indie rock kind of
Mm-hmm.
feel to it. But I think Suho's voice, especially like the different types of tones that he's using in the song, is really nice. Where he has this kind of fullness to it, and then just his falsetto range is really beautiful. And I think the juxtaposition of those two things are really good. Um, but yeah, I thought this was good. I guess if chat wants to correct me if I'm wrong, is this his debut as a soloist? I'm not entirely sure. So if you happen to know,
That's what
uh,
I was aiming for. but
It was
I
okay.
have known to put the wrong songs in playlists, so.
It is okay. His Al says it. Okay, very nice. I appreciate it. No, I like his like slow kind of like rock kind of like vibe to it. I think it really works well to his, at least for his vocal styling, and I think the instrumentation as well as his vocals, I think, just mesh really well to the style. So I'll probably check out the rest of this release just because I enjoyed this song a lot. So if it's in a similar sort of vein, then I'm probably gonna enjoy it a ton. So yeah, this one's for sure up my alley, 100%.
Mm. Yeah, I haven't heard this song before. I had only heard Hurdle, which I really liked. And it's in the same kind of vein, a little bit more of like soft rock or like uh pop rock, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good at genres, but I do think the vibe of this song is very different, and it's kind of strange because the mix itself seems like it calls for a more breathy tone, but Suho seems to have a very like clear and bright tone. So it kind of created this like unexpected texture, kind of like biting into ice cream and finding nuts. But I don't think it was like bad. Like I still enjoyed the song. I just thought that either the mix could have been done differently, maybe they could have put a little filter over his voice the way that they
Mm-hmm.
did in Hurdle. But I think he does do a more, I don't know, not harder rock song, but like I I think I enjoy him using his vocals more directly rather than holding back a bit for this kind of song. So it was nice. It was a good debut.
Yeah, yeah. It does look like chat confirmed it was his official debut, so very nice. Um, Yumin said that this is his title track. Ko says, fun fact: the title is "Let's Love." Saranghae is from their EXO slogan, "We are one." That is very cool. And Kaylee says that I'm going to need a reaction to Hurdle, so I
Yeah,
won't listen to it. I got you. I got you, Kaylee. We'll do it.
definitely do it on Chaos Stream
Chaos
Night.
Night. I was gonna say. Um, and then Ko says, "Yeah, love his first album for the rock ballads in there." Yeah, I was gonna say that it definitely gives a sort of rock ballads feel, which is also again something I enjoy. So I think this is definitely gonna be up my alley, 100%. Um, all right, cool. Well, hopefully we fixed the buzzing. I unplugged my microphone and plugged it back in because I know that's typically
Oh,
been
okay.
potentially
Gotcha.
my issue. So we'll see if that worked out. You chat
All
will have to
right.
let me know. So, all right, cool. The next one is a Suhan? Yeah, Sehun, excuse me. Uh,
Yeah.
on me.
This
Let's go.
is one of those unit tracks that
Mm,
wasn't specifically a solo debut, but is a solo song.
very nice. Okay, cool. Let's get into Sehun.
You know how I do it. 야 말만 잘하지 마 나도 놀아지 말고 옥상이야 캠퍼스를 꺾어 신고 걸어두고처럼 난 뜨고도 버릇처럼 섞어 나답게 해 off-grid wifi 즐기다가 갈래 졸릴 땐 잘래 난리다 난리 움직여 팔과 다리 신나 보이는 꼬리 like 마치 BP 깎아내리고 싶어도 못 따라와 너의 physical 무대 위는 미식거려도 꾹꾹 씹어먹는 미식감 Forever love sad happy Forever love sad happy Forever love sad happy Forever love sad 미리 인사해 bye 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 신경 안 쓰는 vibe 나는 잘못해 lie 끌리는 게 답인 타입 미리 인사해 bye 신경 안 쓰는 vibe 나는 잘못해 lie 끌리는 게 답인 타입 흘러가는 대로 절대 쓸려가지 않아 그들과 나 사이 오해도 억지로 풀고 싶지 않아 거짓말은 못해 말해 가식은 난 못해 설득하지 않아도 딱 끄떡이는 고개 난 엔진이 완벽한 백톤 트럭에 잘 듣는 브레이크는 덤 Work, 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 work,
Okay. All right. That was Sehun's solo on me.
The
And does
actual track is longer than the MV, around 2:55. Oh,
okay.
so they left a whole minute
Minute
out?
out? Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I'll play it in the background while I'm
Yeah, sure.
thinking about this. This is definitely more my style. It's very crunchy. It's got a lot of like um bouncy beats in it, which were going in all sorts of directions. It's kind of like when you throw a rubber ball and not like in a particular area, and then it ends up over here, and then over here, and then over here. um, and I'd put it on the producers, but I know a lot of these producers, so I can't say it's their. I can't say it's like a fault. It must have been intentional, but I think
Hmm.
I like it. He definitely has a really good flow. Um, and he's able to keep up the energy for a song like this. Um, but I'm not sure if the mixing really helped, or like the composition of all of those different elements were working together. So that's the only thing I have kind of like on, but Sehun himself killed it. And shout outs to his dog Vivi, I believe. Yeah, that was a nice little inclusion. I'll definitely check it out with lyrics too, because it seems he's in the credits.
Huh. Interesting. I think for me, it's I would probably have to listen to the full. I have my Spotify pulled up, and I'm like trying to piecemeal what part of the song was missing in this MV, because a whole I could understand maybe like I could
Well, it
understand
must
like
be
30
the end,
seconds.
right? Because like
It doesn't
it
sound
must be
like it
like a
though.
full minute of the end that they took out, because it kind of left off on a note.
Okay, it's full the ending. Okay. I just think it's odd. Like I said, I can understand if like you have an extended ending or something. I just find that like a whole minute's worth of the song seems like a lot unless there's just nothing going on, which listening through right now on Spotify it doesn't sound like there was any. It sounded like there was more in the
Right.
song that we just didn't get, which is odd. Um I guess I could talk about the minute and 50-ish seconds that we heard. Um I did like his song a lot. I thought it was very cool. I like the like interesting like textural elements going on in the song, like the way that they kind of added these like like tips and taps and different kind of sounds to make like the track more interesting. The synth was also like right dead center in the mix of the song, which I thought was pretty interesting. But I did like that it kind of had this sort of like razory sort of quality to it, and it again is something that you don't have to like really listen hard for. It's just something that's kind of a part of like the melody of the song, which I thought was interesting. Um, but I do appreciate that he got to rap a little bit more. I remember in the previous part, I feel like when we did EXO-SC, it was like we were expecting him to kind of do like a verse or something like that. So I feel like this one was a little bit closer to I'm sure what we were imagining. So
Yeah, this is what I was hoping for.
exactly, exactly. So I feel like in that aspect he crushed it. But I would like to yeah, I would like to hear I'd like to hear more. I think it would be really cool to I'll probably go and listen to more EXO SC stuff. So if there's any songs you would like me to check out, let me know. Um but yeah, no, I thought his rapping was cool. I like his tone. I don't know if he's also like a main dancer or not, but I really enjoyed the choreo in this music video. I thought it was super cool. He's got a really good kind of like, um, he's got a good like movement and flow. I felt like the song did a great
Mhm.
job of showing that off as well too. So, and I know in like
Charisma.
charisma,
Oh,
exactly.
sorry, Riz.
That's how you know we're up there.
Yeah.
But no, this was great. Definitely I'll be keeping my eye out for more Sehun stuff because I enjoyed this one a lot, and people were saying that he's gonna be getting out of the military soon. So, which is good. I'm glad he'll be back to doing his solo music and getting out. So very nice. Some comments here. Gunky says, I'm not sure if I love the song or not. It was definitely good cleaning music. It made my part of floor mopping enjoyable. Hey, listen, that's what we tend to do here. Yumin
Can't wait for
says,
him to get back from the military.
yep. Jet lag, roller coaster, just us two. Okay, cool. Closer to you is also great. Okay, very nice. All
Okay.
right, I got
I
a
do
couple.
really like 1 billion views. I didn't put it on here, but it's
Mm.
one of my favorites. I had a good time with that.
Oh, okay, very nice. All right, we'll keep it moving. The next one we have is Dio's Rose. So
Dio.
let's go. Love Dio.
먼지 없는 파란 하늘 위로 바람 따라가는 구름처럼 멀리 가지 말아요 그대로 머물러줘 my baby 내 맘에 매일 봄날 같은 그댄 예뻐요 좋아요 어떻게 하면 내게 올까요 이러는 내 모습이 쑥스럽고 간지러워도 어쩔 수 없죠 그댈 사랑해요 baby 눈 뜨면 생각나는 사람이 그대란 걸 그대는 알까요 모른 채 하지 마요 다 알고 있잖아요 oh maybe baby 매일 봐도 그댄 예뻐요 좋아요 어떻게 하면 내게 올까요 이러는 내 모습이 쑥스럽고 간지러워도 어쩔 수 없죠 내 사랑이 돼요 baby 동네 꽃집을 찾아 그대에게 주고 싶은 꽃 아무리 고민해도 아는 꽃이 장미밖에 없어 용기 내 한가득 품에 담아 그대에게 가고 있어요 장미보다 그댄 예뻐요 사실은 말로 표현을 잘 못해요 이러는 내 모습이 쑥스럽고 간지러워도 어쩔 수 없죠 오늘부터 우리 lover
Oh,
Sweet.
all right. That was Dio's Rose. You're hanging out. Thanks for hanging. Did you want to go first on this one, Therese?
No, you can go first.
I think for me, this is definitely again much in my alley. The first thought that rolled through my head was this felt very like Jason Mraz type vibe.
Yeah.
Like just I think it's maybe just because it's like acoustic guitar and vocals, and I feel like that's typically what I associate Jason Mraz with. Um but I thought this was really good. I love when I get to hear like artists in that aspect of like just hearing their vocals and just either guitar. I know that later in the song they incorporate a lot of like a little bit of nice piano work, which I appreciate, and it adds that kind of different dimension to the song. But like you can hear a lot of like his warmth and like the way that his voice carries in the song, and I really appreciate that because especially in the chorus, I think he's got such a strong like he's got such a strong presence that I think you'd obviously be able to hear in his musicality, but like because it's so unadulterated with just having just guitar by itself, I think it allows you to kind of immerse yourself a little bit more. So I really appreciate that, and just for having such an incredible vocal talent, I think is really nice to see too. Um, but you could tell he was very comfortable in singing this style of music, and I think that works well in his favor because this definitely is like one of those songs that you're just like you're bobbing your head. Like I could just imagine Dio is like hanging out by a campfire with like his acoustic guitar and just like strumming along and like humming and doing that sort of thing, and it just gives that sort of like warmness that I really appreciate. So yeah, this was great. Definitely, again, whenever they do this sort of styling, I'm always gravitating towards it. But yeah, this was solid. I like this one a lot. Therese, your thoughts?
So chat knows, and Brandon too, that I have a notorious dislike of acoustic guitar.
You do,
And I
yeah.
think it's fine that we have preferences because between the usual like three
Three of us,
reactors of
yeah.
us, we hardly ever align on those preferences. So you get to hear all perspectives of song listening.
Yeah, for real.
That being said, I actually really like this song.
Oh!
I think it's really cute. I think it's the perfect like introduction to a singer if you don't know who he is, if you don't know EXO. I think it shows off a bit of personality in that sense. And I think if you're gonna have an acoustic guitar, you better be riding a bike through the sunshine like a period piece. Like that is a necessary step, I think.
That's fair.
I remember hearing it a while ago, and I just like I can't help but sing along to the "Joyo." It's just so like soulful. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. I agree. No.
It's so nice. And I think it's just a nice little like main character song.
Oh, for sure,
like
for sure.
like the opening of a movie. We're about to hear all about
Yeah.
Dio's life.
It feels very like cutesy K drama.
A
Like
little bit.
a
Yeah.
little bit, you know. So if it
Yeah.
was used in that
Or like
capacity,
2000s rom-com.
yeah, 2000s rom-com, yeah, for sure. I could see
Yeah.
that for sure. Um it also looks like this one was I believe he had done this all in English. He had done an English version.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yumin says, fun fact, this song has an English version too. He even has a Spanish song, Si Fres Mia, on this album. So maybe we'll have to check that out on a Chaos stream. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I think someone else mentioned that.
Yeah, Kaylee says that I had heard the English version to this song before I got into EXO and loved it. It was so funny when I found out it was his song and it was K-pop. You cannot escape. His Al says it's really calm. Wouldn't skip it, but it don't go on the spot. I don't go on Spotify looking for it either. Hey, that's fair. I get it.
Yeah.
Me nuts. Thanks for hanging out. They said can't believe Dio can fluently sing Spanish. Si fueres mia too. Very nice. Maybe again we'll have to check that out. Be very interesting. All right, cool. Let's keep it going. The next one we got is Schumann's brand new. So let's go. I haven't listened to this one either.
나를 깨워 call you, oh you 놀라긴 일러 baby let it loose, let it loose 하나씩 보여줄게 새로워진 내 모습 완전히 달라졌어 brand new, brand new 수많은 questions 모두 지워 난 오직 너만 보여 Cause I want you 한치의 의심 망설임 없이 널 향해 맞춘 focus 내 맘에 focus 모두 새로운 느낌 그저 bright like magazine 다시 태어난 듯해 전에 없던 brand new day 설렘 장면들은 다 빼고 새로 시작해 이런 내가 나도 낯설 만큼 두 눈을 떼지 못해 call you, oh you 놀라긴 일러 baby let it loose, let it loose 하나씩 보여줄게 새로워진 내 모습 완전히 달라졌어 brand new, brand new 뻔한 하루에 갇힌 너의 눈을 띄운 일 예측할 수 없겠지 내겐 없어 no cliché 뭐든 가능해 아마 그 이상의 change 전에 알던 건 다 지울 만큼 눈을 떼지 못해 call you all you 놀라긴 일러 baby let it loose let it loose 하나씩 보여줄게 새로워진 내 모습 완전히 달라졌어 brand new brand new 익숙함보다 낯선 특별함 꿀꿀이라 설명이 되는 이유 딱 완벽한 새로움을 만난 거야 너와 이런 날 기다렸지 call you all you 기대해봐도 좋아 let it loose let it loose 조금 더 보여줄게 새로워진 내 모습 완전히 다를 거야 brand new brand new
Wow.
All right, cool. That was Schumann's Brand New. If you're hanging out, very interesting.
This might be a surprise favorite solo for me.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah. Has Schumann always been this good a singer?
Huh? What was that? My mic was going nuts. Yeah. I. Oh no. Okay, cool. It was taking a little bit. Sorry. Can't hear Therese. Oh God. How about
I guess
now?
I'll just
Try now. Yeah, it
yeah.
looks good now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
We're having some
Sorry for
technical
the
issues today.
technicals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know we've been listening to CBX, but not gonna lie, I was a bit blinded by the Chen and Baekhyun combo. Also because I knew those vocalists really well, so I did have a bit of a bias. It's really nice hearing Schumann on his own and being able to see like everything he brings to the table on his own. I really, really like this song. I think it's got a super dancey beat. I love the little sample they put in there for his dance break. It makes me want to dance.
Yeah.
And I yeah, and I really love the sort of like dreamy xylophone and theremin combo. We love a good theremin in here. Maybe it's just kickstarted from Lunaverse, but
It could. Yeah.
yeah, I thought it was really fun. I really liked it. I might add it to a playlist.
I think for me, well, I was having a little bit of technical issues while listening to this song, so it sounded like
Aw.
super crispy, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I can
It was
still."
pretty crispy.
The song was very crispy, but like if we were talking about like a deep fried, the sound is very deep fried. I don't know. It's maybe
Oh, I see.
my sound,
That
my
kind of crispy.
preamp was freaking out, but um well, I really enjoyed the song a lot. It was super catchy, super fun. Jimin was like he was just having the the best time. So, which I loved. I thought it was really cool. Um, the musicality was I don't know what I would have expected Schumann to do as a solo work, but like I feel like this sounds fits him really well. And I know I've been saying that about pretty much every soloist we've talked about tonight, but I think that this one feels the most Schumann esque. You know, like I could tell he was like having a good time with the song. Like the song feels like it fits his styling super well with like either his vocaling, like the way that he was able to kind of vocalize like some really great melodies. Um, I agree with Therese. That sort of like dance section was really fun, and I think it allows you to kind of like with that sample allows you to kind of get more involved with the song. Um, but yeah, no, overall, I thought this one was this one is probably gonna be in my top in terms of like just fun songs that I would throw on my playlist and just have a good time with. Um, and I was really vibing with it, even though I was having some technical issues. I was still like, "Damn, this is so good." So I'm gonna probably listen to it again, but it was it was very fun. So if the rest of his stuff kind of sounds in that sort of vein, then I'll be doing it. Um, let's see what we got here. Jubin says that admitted that he felt more responsible and felt 8 times more pressured as he is promoting the album alone instead of with his EXO bandmates. The album features guests like Mark from NCT, whom collaborated with SM Station Season 2 back in 2017. Very nice. And Ko says we need another Schumann album ASAP. Yeah, hopefully
Oh.
soon. Hopefully soon.
I saw Kaylee call out his power is Frost in EXO lore. I missed him using his power. Dang. I was jamming too hard.
We were too busy bopping. Yeah.
Got a little bit of Easter eggs in the music video, like the set from Coco Bop. Cool.
Ko says the post chorus with the sample is not my favorite, but love the rest of the track. Sarah says love seeing the Paradise Diner getting out of Nugudum on that one. Very nice. And then Youthful said that it's his album is hip hop, New Jack Swing, synth pop, etc. on this album. Okay. Very interesting. I'll have to check it out. We'll have maybe I know somebody did comment on doing EXO albums like full listen, so that'll maybe happen in the future. I would like to do some full album listens at some point. So
a lot of those we do get struck though, like
yeah,
because the company
Copyright.
doesn't like more than like so many songs from an album uploaded. So
that's why it's a little
look out
difficult.
for the Patreon.
Yeah, I was gonna say Patreon would probably get it for sure, but we'll have to figure it out. Ko says I always give a go with his padded jacket, but completely shirtless underneath. Hey, listen, priorities, you know. All right, cool.
When you're hot, but you're cold.
When you're hot, yeah. Listen, I get it. All right, cool. Well, we're getting into Kai's Rover. Which
as we said, we already reacted to in our Super M deep dive, and this was a request from Alex, who cannot be here tonight, unfortunately, but hopefully he'll see this later.
Yes, yeah. All right, cool. Let's get into Kai's Rover. Okay, this is his latest release that he did right before entering the military. Thanks, Youthful.
내게 집중해 넌 내겐 익숙해 네 표정이 감이 안 잡힐걸 가십거리 찾아 헤매이는 내게 bite back problem 그저 이리저리 나를 늘어봤자 아무 상관없어 방관하는 가짜 서로 가던 길을 걸어 그냥 각자 oh yeah take a ride with me 너 자유롭길 원하니 바람이 어디로든 이끌지 Stop 이름은 버려 Mr. Rover 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 I'm coming over 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 Call me Rover 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 I'm coming over 이름은 버려 Mr. 멋대로 걸어 내 뜻대로 시선은 넘가 가는 대로 Rover 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 I'm coming over 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 에이 너의 의심으로 가득 찬 질문들은 이제 all stop yeah 괜한 오해들은 내려놔 이런 일로 삐어처럼 Take a ride with me 너 자유롭길 원하니 나만이 그곳으로 이끌지 Stop 이름은 버려 Mr. Rover 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 I'm coming over 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 Call me Rover 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 I'm coming over 이름은 버려 Mr. 멋대로 걸어 내 뜻대로 시선을 넘가 가는 대로 Rover 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 I'm coming over 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 하나둘 사라져버린 허상에 매달리지 마 지지를 가린 거짓들을 버려 Just for you 널 같은 생각을 뒤집어 보이는 그대로 watch me go Baby catch me if you can let's race so stop 이름은
That ending. Huh. All right, cool. Well, that was Kai's Rover. You joining us. Thank you.
What'd you think?
Well, I feel like I have to do co-ask that I need to have an iconic meter for this one. So,
Oh, yeah. How iconic do you think this is?
well, I feel like I might have been tipped off because Alex wanted me to wanted to check this one out in a stream. So I feel like this one is pretty iconic if I had to put
But Alex is
had to piece.
also known for liking some of the most obscure title tracks. I'm trying to throw you off in a different direction.
Damn, you really threw him under the bus, huh? Um, it is true though. I feel like he has some, he does have some interesting takes sometimes, but I like it. Keeps it fun. Um, I would say this has to be up there. I mean, it's a Kai song. I feel like anytime he can like do like 20 million body rolls in a music video, I feel like that's got to be pretty iconic. So I'm gonna say
He's caught on. He's caught on to the algorithm.
I feel like this has got to be like an 8.5 or 9 iconic meter. I feel, because it's like, listen, I could imagine because this came out. Let's see, this came out a year ago. Yeah, so this had to have been like a tick. This has to be like a TikTok. Had to have been like a TikTok trend. That's what I'm calling it.
Okay.
I'll piecemeal it. That's
I mean,
that's how I feel like I'm putting it in that box.
yeah, I won't speak for the EXO-Ls, but I think you might be on to something.
Might be on. Okay.
Yeah. I remember a lot of my friends really, really like this song, so
Mm.
I think it's fair. Yeah, blew up and went viral. Yep. To me, this is like one of those songs that takes 0 brain cells to enjoy.
Yeah.
And it's also kind of like campy because if you've ever played Red Rover.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna ask chat.
But I think this is it a remake or like a reinterpretation of an older song called Rover?
Yeah, Youthful said, fun fact, this song is a remake of a Bulgarian singer's Adara's original song, Mr. Rover.
Okay.
SM bought the rights to it and slightly changed it. It's a dance Afro beat banger. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't heard the original Mr. Rover, but I don't know if it's related to Red Rover. I think the correlation might not be intentional, but I think it's fun. And it definitely helps you remember it. It's very easy to sing along to. And the performance is freaking crazy, of course. As always, it's Kai. Yeah, I really like this song. I think it's got a really great beat, the Afro beat, but I also really like that we got more of the dreamy vibraphone. I said xylophone last time. I meant vibraphones. And a little bit of flute, which I love. It's a good combo, like the entire, I don't know, the flow of it, the instrumentation. I did check to see if there was like the same producers. Maybe they were using the same sample packs, but it's not. So yeah, it's good stuff though.
Yeah, I thought this was good too as well. Like, I mean, I know I talked about the iconic meter of the song, but I think the track itself was really fun. I think so far, again, I'll be beating this dead horse for a while, but I think that each one of the members, at least from what I could tell, like the songs that we've chosen thus far, I feel like I would either attribute to or like find something in a similar sort of pattern to like what I would imagine them to do as like a soloist, which I don't know if I've been able to really do that with other artists we've delved into their solo material with, where I feel like every person that we've listened to thus far with EXO, I'm like, you know what? I could see Kai doing a song like this just because it feels very Kai, and there's just like moments in the song where it just like got like this constant beat, and I'm like, even if I hadn't like known it was there, I was like, you know what? That man is doing some body rolls now.
Yeah.
Yep, this is a dance song.
We need body rolls.
We need body
rolls.
They
actually have a tag on all of their songs that in their library. They're like body roll, body roll. If it has body roll on it,
Yeah.
No, I do think Kai has a very like distinct voice in the EXO lineup
I
specifically.
would agree.
So it's a very good utilization of that for this song.
I also appreciate that this one had like, I don't know if he was necessarily like doing some rapping or not, but like towards the end of the song, that like that last chorus was really fun and interesting. And I think like where I thought the song was going to end, I appreciate the fact that he kind of added on this extended chorus to do a little bit more. So I appreciate that a lot because it was like, okay, I'm like, oh, maybe the song is going to end, but then they just added this other like phrase onto the song that I was like, okay, cool, this is nice. And it like, you do have that familiarity with like the beat and the sound, but then to switch up like the meter of like the lyrics and like the delivery, I thought was really interesting. So it was a good closing song. I think this one definitely, again, iconic meter is very high on this one, so not really surprised.
Yeah.
um all right, cool. Everyone was saying that they have their own sound. His out says, I like that all of them have their own sound. So we have variety. Ko kind of echoed that, how diverse their solo albums are. That was a calculated strategy, or simply was where their tastes were. Their solo song for everyone. And it looks like David OP from Paste named Rover the 10th best K-pop album of 2023. Huh. Interesting. This is Kai's third release. Other two are both very popular, and we're checking out at some point too. Okay, will do. All right, we can keep this train a moving. We have Chanyeol's Blackout next. So
And
let's
this
go.
was just 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Oh, so this is recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Wow.
is new.
Let's
New.
go.
Props to you guys for waiting.
Broken traffic lights, 엉켜버린 life. 운 없는 내 삶을 위태롭게 blackout. 꺼진 화면 난 오지 않는다. 혼자 남겨진 세상은 엉망으로 blackout. 몸을 더 구겨 넣어 소파 한 구석에 가만히 혼자 감은 눈을 떠봤자 널 볼 수 없을 테니 깊은 나락으로 추락하고 있어. 제발 한 번만 더 나를 잡아줘. 무너지는 날 Broken traffic lights, 엉켜버린 life. 운 없는 내 삶을 위태롭게 blackout. 꺼진 화면 난 오지 않는다. 혼자 남겨진 세상은 엉망으로 blackout. 흐린 거울 속 마주한 내 모습은 blackout. 날카롭게 가시돋친 나의 맘. 셀 수 없는 낮과 밤. 너의 맘을 더 깊게 펴버렸지. 내 모든 순간 전부인 널 난 어쩌자고 모조리 다 망치고만 건지 감히 난 아파할 자격도 없는 걸. Broken traffic lights, 엉켜버린 life. 운 없는 내 삶을 위태롭게 blackout. 꺼진 화면 난 오지 않는다. 혼자 남겨진 세상은 엉망으로 blackout. 흐린 거울 속 마주한 내 모습은 blackout. 너로 인했던 세상을 집어삼킨 blackout.
All right, this was Chanyeol's Blackout. You're joining us. Very nice. I guess I'll go first. Uh, Dang says, "What's going on with that tape?" Yeah, what is on the tape? If anyone knows,
Yeah.
let us know. Um, this was cool. I like this one a lot. It definitely has this like what I feel like is pretty popular now in like mainstream music. It kind of gave me like instrumentally it gave me like some Post Malone vibes, which I
Oh,
like
okay, yeah.
I was trying to connect the dots and I was like, you know what, this feels very like Post Malone-ish. Uh
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
and I'm like I like Post Malone stuff, so like I could see myself enjoying this a lot. And also I think Chat had mentioned that he is one of the main rappers. So that would again check
Yeah.
out more
He's the
so.
one that always has a sick ass rap verse.
Sick ass rap verse, you're right. So it was cool to hear him do more singing. I mean, obviously he did have like a couple bars of rapping, but it was interesting to hear his like vocal tones and stuff, which I really appreciate. Especially in that chorus. I really enjoyed the chorus a lot. Um, but yeah, I thought this was pretty interesting comparatively to like again having I remember him having like some really great rap verses. So to hear him do something like this is a little bit out of left field, but I appreciate the level of like intent going into the song because I imagine the album is just like allows him to kind of do some more exploration, not only vocally but I feel like as well as genre wise. So um, yeah, I enjoyed this one a lot. This is a cool title track. I don't know how it was received by the EXO-Ls, but I'm curious to see what y'all thought about the song when it first came out. But yeah, I agree with a lot of chat with it when they said it was very vibey. I can fully back
Mm.
that comment for sure. So,
Yeah.
Therese, what do you
It
think?
was very vibey. It's I kind of wish that it had more more of a dynamic flow to it, or like that it I don't know, that it ramped up a little, or
Mm,
said
okay,
something made a statement, I guess. But this is
sure.
nice. I'm actually I didn't recognize the Post Malone song sound until you said it, but I totally agree with that. My notes were like, it's almost like synthwave or city pop inspired, but I know it's not either of those genres. So yeah, Post Malone much closer.
Okay.
Uh, and I'm kind of like sad that he enjoys singing so much because I like his rapping a lot.
Hey, that's fair.
I mean, he can do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
But I really like his rapping, so I want to hear more rapping. It's just a wish to the universe. But yeah, I think it's nice. I like the concept of the film. He raps on the album too. Okay, check out Back Again. Ooh, okay, got it.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll listen to that.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very
I'll add it
nice.
in my playlist. I keep track of the most recent K-pop albums, so
Yeah,
add it in there.
we try to keep up to date too, so it was cool. We waited out to listen to Chanyeol's song live here. So, Ko says loved this song and the album. Yufo says enjoy this song, chill and refreshing to see from a rapper, especially since all SM artists gotta sing. Um, and then just everybody was saying that he does rap. And then genres on this album include rock, hip hop, pop. Okay, so definitely a good bit. And then back again does have its own music video. Okay, cool. All right, well, we got to keep it moving here. The next one we have on our playlist is "Don't Fight the Feeling." So we're back on the EXO unit.
Yeah, I remember this being a huge deal when they announced it, because at this point, like you saw, there were a ton of solos and everyone was kind of doing their own thing while others were in the military. But is
Hmm.
this one where they got everyone back, including Lay? Because I
Oh,
remember
nice.
everyone was really excited about Lay. um, did
Very
they
nice.
did they have everyone for this? Yep. Oh,
Okay,
nice. Okay.
very cool. I just want to read his Al's comment. They said, I think he likes this type of music the most. He aligns a lot with Suho's music in Suho's taste in music. They
Mm.
talk about that sometimes. They both have instruments and bands in their performances. So that's probably why I like them the most. That would make
Mm.
sense. And then Yumin said that this is a gift to the EXO-Ls. So very nice. All right, cool.
Mhm.
Let's get into Don't Fight the Feeling then.
We're back on Exoplanet.
불빛의 모든 것이 드러났을 때 외로운 서킷 위로 시작된 주행 모든 걸 잃어봐야 해 You must admit it 그래야 진짜 리얼한 자유를 얻지 댓글쯤에 날려 난 좀 달라서 그거 하나 믿어 yeah 제멋에 취한 채 그럼 좀 어때 다 해도 돼 넌 yeah 겁없는 네가 보고 싶다 바닥부터 올라가 너잖아 뭘 참고만 있어 네 젊은 오만함 지금 할 수 있는 미친 짓 Don't fight the feeling 없는 대로 가 babe Don't fight the feeling 너를 멈추지도 마 Don't fight the feeling yeah Don't fight the feeling yeah Don't fight No place no town that we
Ooh.
can go 항상 why not 부딪혀봐 지금 느낀 그게 정답이야 Cause I feel like I'm falling up baby 매일 밤 죽어도 아침이면 숨쉬어 누가 상상이나 해 완고한 이성에 쓸리면 안돼 강의 위를 제일
Kwangya!
Ayo, 24/7 all day. Gotta be okay. 느낌대로 가던 대로. Shorty better turn it up. You got the love, it the juice. Follow 나에게는 whoa. Baby, I can be your healing. Tell me where you find the feeling. 삶에 단한번 진짜를 걸고 있어. 난 진심뿐인 걸 알잖아. Just one in a million. 나에게를 원해서 그 순간 나를 낮게 놨던 you and I. Don't fight the feeling. 없는 대로 가, babe. Don't fight the feeling. 너를 멈추지도 마. Don't fight the feeling. Yeah. Don't fight the feeling. Yeah. Don't fight. Yeah. 너 생각이 말해봐. 그냥 단순한 걸 원해. 새벽처럼 달려 겁없이 저질러. 지금 이 느낌 난 믿을 거야. Don't fight the feeling. 없는 대로 가, babe. Don't fight the feeling. 너를 멈추지도 마. Don't fight the feeling. Yeah. Don't fight the feeling. Yeah.
Whew.
Don't fight the feeling. Don't fight the feeling. Yeah, don't fight the feeling. Yeah, don't fight the feeling.
That ending is crazy. Like the vocal layering on that was so cool. All right.
I'm glad we got the tie-in to Kwangya. We're back.
Therese is always ready for the Kwangya return.
I love Kwangya. I know it's like exploded now, but send me there. I would love to do a field visit to Kwangya.
All right, guys. If this video hits 1 million views, we'll take a trip to Kwangya. No, I'm kidding. Can't guarantee that. I've always wanted to do one of those YouTube like if this video that will never happen. But this was very cool. I like this one a lot. Very fun, very vibey, very like major key, which I love. Again, seeing Lay was awesome, and I feel like his part was incredible. So I wanted to first and foremost make sure I knew I was listening to our boy Lay. So we'd love to see it. Um, but as well as that, I think the song was super fun. I love the like modulated bass of this song. Super fun. It adds this like beautiful like low end to the track that's always well appreciated. But I felt like in this song it just had so much groove, and like the song really kind of emphasized it that much more. So I really really love that. But this kind of had a mix of everything that EXO does really well. It's got some great rapping in this song. Like I thought the verses were really fun, really good, really punchy, especially after that drop section. I think they were able to kind of like put that into perspective a little bit better. So I really love that a ton. And then the final chorus of the song was incredible. Like just the ad libbing, the like harmonies, like I believe it was either it looks like Yufel says that Dio and Baekhyun's vocals equals Chef's Kiss, so I would say maybe Baekhyun did the ad libs towards the end. So,
Mhm.
um, man, dude can shred
Oh
vocally.
yeah, because Chen
Chen's
was having a baby,
haven't Chen.
right?
I think Chen was out. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but oh my god, this is crazy. This is so good. Um, yeah, I thought this was awesome. Really enjoyed this one a lot. This is really cool. So
Yeah.
Chen
I
joined the military during this time. Looks like
Oh, okay, okay.
same with
I can't
Suyo.
ever remember the order of operations, what was happening when. But
Hmm.
yeah, I thought I'm like tempted to say that this is one of my favorite EXO songs, but I know it's really like dependent on the context because it's a
Sure.
really fun song. It was released like 2021, so I was craving something fun.
Yeah.
And the hype around it was just so much fun. Like seeing the EXO-Ls freak out about like members joining back, like finally getting a group music video after so long. I remember like it was a great time to observe mostly. I was just like, wow, this is a really good song. Cool.
That's fair.
um but a year before. Okay.
Okay.
But so I feel like the context makes the song better than what I would objectively say it was.
Mm,
And it's not like as iconic as some of the stuff we heard yesterday, for example, but I still really like it. um I also really love the kind of this is like very prevalent in K-pop, but the K-pop trope of starting with a pretty deep bass dancey rhythm and then smoothly transitioning it into a more high like poppy rhythm and then
yeah. Yeah.
transitioning it back into a deep bass rhythm. I love when that happens, and I think um I'm biased in that part of the song. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just keep it in like a little special place. A
It's in
little
the
special place
special
in my heart.
special XO box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the don't forget about this ever. But
I feel like if I was an XOL and like I had been following their journey and like I knew that Lay was coming back, like I would be I would be shitting my pants. I would be so excited, like grin like mouth to mouth smile, you know what I mean? Like just I would be so stoked. So I can only imagine like I can only kind of put it in the context of like seeing it later, but like just seeing chat like also still just freaking out that he was like in this MV. I think it shows that like level of power that like people really appreciate the groups for how they were and how they still are, and I think it's cool to see like the appreciation for it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just it's a grateful experience because like I think I get to experience chat and seeing people like being very excited about it in that aspect. So it's like almost like an extension of like me looking at chat and being like, oh shit, like if I was to be in that spot, like I feel like I would be so hyped about it too. So I think that's
Brandon
all
is
really
living
impressive.
vicariously through
Vicariously,
chat.
I am living vicariously through chat. Yumin says it was like sunshine after years of just rain and thunderstorms. And then Kaylee said yes in
Aw.
all caps. That's so beautiful though. That's nice.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then it says it was written by Kenzie and produced by the Aristocats. Huh.
The Aristocrats.
Aristocats. Not the movie, sorry.
Not cats, but
Not crat. Sorry. Cats on the mind, you know?
maybe they are cats.
It could be. Yeah. It's too much cat shit going on here. Aristocats is it? Yes, I know Aristocats is a movie. I can't read apparently. All right, cool. It's getting a live action. I'm gonna pass that by. I'm not gonna pay attention. We're gonna listen to "Hear Me Out," and I do not want to hear you out about the Aristocats stuff.
This is, I believe, a pre-release. One of the pre-releases to their next, most recent group comeback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, let's go. Hear me out.
1, 2, 3. Look babe, 더 마음에 들어 너의 마음에 들려 날 get it, let's fly together. 나는 이를 잊지 baby, I can't help it. 날 밀어내려 네 시도는 just save it. Cause I've been thinking about some time with you. 넌 아직도 이 모든 게 시작일 뿐. 바라는 것은 전혀 없어 my baby. 같이 밤새 같은 곳을 보는 게 내 favorite girl. 어렵게 생각하지마. 시간만 아까워. Love, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. 괜찮아 뭐 어때? Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. 망설일 필요 없는데. Oh babe, hold me close. 신중하게 만큼 서투른 이 잠시 난 밀고 당기는 건 아니야. 절대로 내게는 안 보여준 모습을 알고 떠날 준비해 본 주. 왜 또 이런 대우를 받으며 배우는 너에게 도달하는 법도 분명해. I can see you here frustrated. 쉽게 말해서 I need you baby. 알잖아 재미없는 말을 굳이 꺼낼 뻔. 난 행동으로 and you'll be mine for the night. Yeah. 한 걸음 멀어지는 너 애써 피하려 하지는 마. My love 딱 한 가지만 확실히 해줄래. 얘기해줘. 내게 더 혼자 숨길 생각 말고. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. 괜찮아 뭐 어때? Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. 망설일 필요 없는 길에. Oh babe, hold me close. 신중한 그만큼 서투른 너의 방식. 난 밀고 당기는 건 아네. 줄인 너의 맘. 그 속에 숨긴 너의 진심. 솔직하게 말해봐. 솔직해져봐. 내가 먼저 열어둘 테니 다 꺼내봐. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. 괜찮아 뭐 어때? Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. 망설일 필요 없는데. Oh babe, hold me closely. 고지고리만 이 손 너만 분명해. 그 시간 낭비하지 않게. 매 순간들은 솔직할게. 단 한 순간도 후회 없게. 마음이 가는 대로.
Ooh. Okay.
That's a good one.
Like that album art.
Yeah.
All right. That was EXO's "Hear Me Out." If you're joining, very nice. I'll go first. I love this. This is for sure up my alley. I've been on the K-R&B wave for like a year-ish. So this is definitely going on a playlist 100%. I thought probably actually people that I haven't given enough love in this series, but I really loved Shumin's voice in this song, as well as Suho, I think, did the ending of this song. I thought their voices were super smooth in this song. Not to say that, again, they're all great, but I feel like for me, vocally, like, just after listening to just a lot of their solo material earlier, I think it was really cool to just hear, like, their styling in EXO now, and it's like, wow, it's cool to hear their vocal tonalities and like the what they bring to the table, and so like I was able to hear a little bit more of that, which I really appreciate. I feel like sonically, especially at the beginning with like that sort of like cool bass riff, gave me like a little bit of like Thundercat sort of vibes, which if you have not checked out Thundercat, would definitely recommend checking him out. He's an incredible bass player and like singer. But vibe wise and musically, it kind of gave me a little bit of a Thundercat feel, which I love. Um, but yeah, I thought this was great. This I feel like was the type of song that I would expect EXO to do in sort of a chill way. Like I know obviously we've listened to a lot of great songs from them. But this is like if I wanted to hear them kind of subtly flex, this is the type of song that I feel like they would do
Hmm.
well. And I am not disappointed in the slightest. So this was very good. I'll definitely be throwing this on a playlist. Therese,
Yeah.
your thoughts?
I remember hearing this and liking it a lot, but I had since forgotten how good it was. So I'm glad we got to hear it again. Um, I think something I love about SM artists in general, but EXO has such a good deep register on their
Oh yeah.
voice. Like it's it's impeccable and it sounds like it takes zero effort from them, which I know isn't true. But they're so good at it that it's like, oh, let me just no, let me just sing something real quick. And it's so impressive. I don't know what else to say. Like in a realm of pop where the trend is to take it up an extra key to add more energy to it.
Mm.
They do such a good job keeping it at a register that it needs to be, if that makes sense.
I
Like a
think
lot
they
of people would take it up a key and make
sure,
it
sure,
like
sure.
a little bit poppier or a little bit more exciting and they're like, "No. This is the key. It's good."
Yeah, I agree with Jazz. They said it's homey and comforting. I agree. It's like got like this warmness to it that I really appreciate, and like I think it's actually more impressive in like the low to middle register
Oh,
to kind of do
yeah.
those runs
Yeah.
than I feel like if you because like obviously, and that's not to discredit people that sing high and do those incredible like crazy high notes, but I think there's something really inherently special about like that middle to low range because you have to show so much like vocal
Well,
like resilience to not
yeah.
just go crazy, you know?
Well, also having that middle and low range really supports like vocalists like
Mm.
Chen that are able to go off like that and it keeps you grounded while he's also flexing.
Yeah.
If I were to give like the EXO ensemble sound a texture, it would be just like a pure amber,
Yeah, I would agree for sure.
like a like hardened honey, just perfectly smooth rock.
I mean, their voices are smooth like honey, so I feel
Yes.
I feel like that makes sense for sure. Lay's honey.
Not Lay's honey. It's not because like it's not sticky. There's no bees. It's like amber, like the stuff that preserves mosquitoes.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah. I got you, Therese. I knew what you were picking up what you were putting down. Lady J says clapping was fun. This was the best song of the night so far for me,
Wow.
but I'm old. You are not old, Lady
But I'm
J.
old. What
That's
do
right.
you mean? What did
Yeah,
you say? Only old people like this song?
yeah. That's yeah. That's a fallacy.
What?
Um, it says they went on to Killing Voice to promote this album. It's legendary. We will have to check that out. Um, and old school R&B chill vibes is what Meanut said. So I agree. Very cool. Cookies just put a bunch of laughing faces. Wait, I'm older. You guys aren't old. Okay, it's all right. This was the second pre-release on this album. The first one was about. I doubt Therese would like it. Send it to me. I will check it out. All of you ballad lovers, I see you. I see you in chat and in comments. I got you. I'll show the love. So, all right. We're getting on to
This is the
EXO's
title track.
Cream Soda title track. So, let's do it. Let's do it.
It looks like
Now I want a cream soda.
Cream soda. Do you guys have cream soda? I love cream soda.
Gunky.
Baby come closer 입안 가득 퍼져 처음 맛본 특별한 끌림 이 자극적인 텐션 like a bottle of cola 넌 탄산처럼 팍 퍼져 이미 성이 다 마비된 듯 사랑 앞에서 baby 자꾸만 비트 까다로운 척 이리저리 재봐도 원래 몸에 해로운 게 끌리는 거 알지 주체 못할 appetite 내 모든 걸 뒤흔든 그만
Wow.
쏘는 듯한 느낌 꽤나 부드러운 크림 섞일수록 더욱 진해져 baby go dumb dumb 머릿속을 shake it 딱한 입에 난 이미 freezing give me that yum yum 맞질 않는 taste 날 사로잡은 달콤한 flavor 달콤해 이건 마치 bonbon dessert 한 모금들이 마신 순간 dumb dumb before 날 자제하려 시도했지만 조절이 안 돼 맘보다 본능이 so fast 이대로 멈출 수 없어 you know I gon' get it 주지 못할 appetite 내 모든 걸 뒤흔든 그만 I need your cream soda
Oh, Suho, man. Let's go.
넘쳐나는 거품 fill it up 부드럽게 채워 get it up 벗어나기 원치 않아 들기로 번져가는 love so sweet 머리가 깨질 듯이 시린 너의 투명한 바닥 끝까지 자꾸 욕심나 좀 더 맘을 녹여줘 살짝만 볼 중독적인 appetite 심장에 맴도는 그만 I need you I need you cream soda 이 할수록 좀 더 달콤해져 그 끝을 알고 싶어만 I need you I need you I need you 속 쏘는 듯한 느낌 꽤나 부드러운 크림 섞일수록 더욱 진해져 babe 목이 타는 기분 살짝 위태로운 지금 다른 걸론 절대 만족 못해
Oh, that's cool. All right. Very cool. That was EXO's Cream Soda. Very nice. Therese, would you like to go first?
I feel like I'm exhausted just watching that. Like they were doing the most, and all of that, like those high notes have got to be so straining. Oh my god. Or maybe they're really easy. I can't tell. I don't know. Damn. How do I even start?
How do you?
Okay, first of all, I know that the song is not about cream soda, but I'm going to talk about it like it is the actual cream soda because I have an anecdote about cream soda, the drink. When I was a kid, we would go up to Alabama to visit my family every now and then, and my grandparents always asked us to bring like cases of Winn-Dixie cream soda to them, and I I didn't understand why. And my mom tried to explain it like they don't have that there. So I forever thought that cream soda was like a regional drink that you can't get in Alabama. But I think it was specifically the Winn-Dixie's like
Cream soda brand.
mixture. Yeah, like the whatever they were putting in there, my grandparents liked the most. So, thanks for reminding me of my grandparents, EXO.
Yes.
In Killing Voice, they are tough to hit, but they hit it like it's nothing. Yeah, okay.
I'm sure.
I believe that. Yeah, I think it's a really it's a really high song, but it's a really smooth song. I don't know. I definitely like Hear Me Out more for all the reasons I said before, but I can see why this title track, you know? Like this is definitely more of a flex. It's not a subtle flex. We're past the subtleties.
They kick the door down. Yeah.
They kick the door down, yeah. Oh, lady said Winn-Dixie cream soda is the worst. I wouldn't know. I don't know. The only other cream soda I had is like butterbeer. So
fair.
Yeah.
I think for me, I know I gave Suho a lot of praise, but I'm gonna say it again. Suho was incredible in the song, especially in that second pre-chorus. And I just want to say I didn't recognize your game, Suho, and I'm sorry for that. So I'd like to formally make an apology to Suho fans out there. Did not recognize his game, so I'm gonna have to give him the salutes. But man, and also Chen's back as well, and Suho and Chen. Oh,
okay. So my idea was that Chen was given sheet music, and then he took the "I need all your cream soda" up an octave, and everyone was like, "What the fuck, man?"
They're like, we have to compete with this. I can't look like a baby in front of. They're like, damn it, Chen! Can't believe you. You know you're talented. Jeez, man.
I'm just making that up.
I mean, hey, listen, it could happen. No, I think having Chen, which is one of my biases in EXO, and then also Suho, probably my bias killer now, or bias wrecker. Just having his vocals in the second pre-chorus is just like, damn, I got back to back, and I love that. As well as that, I think just like, again, what Therese said, like the vocal register of this song is so high, and I think it pairs so well with the pre-release of Hear Me Out, because we were just talking about how like warm and like inviting their like middle to like low register is, but this song is on the complete flip side of that, and is mostly in like the head voice falsetto range, and it's like, I think vocally it's like, I think if you're just a person that likes to sing songs in their car or in the shower or wherever, this is going to be probably a very hard song to sing unless your register can hit that. And I would argue most people cannot. So it's a little, it would be difficult, but you could do it. I have faith you can get around to it. But I thought this was really great. Really fun. I thought the way that they kind of talked about like sweet like related things in the lyricism, and like obviously the song being called Cream Soda, I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
Obviously I knew they weren't talking about cream soda, obviously.
It's very Ariana Grande of them.
It's very Ariana Grande of them. Yeah, it was like very like tongue in cheek, yeah, for sure. So but I thought this was great. Again, I don't need to know that EXO can vocally flex, but it's, you know, it's good to get a reminder every once in a while.
Reminded, yeah.
It's nice to be reminded that they are talented. So, and that I should not underestimate them. So that would make sense. Yuvo says prior to this release, Exist received 1.6 million pre-orders within a 28-day period, breaking EXO's previous personal record of 1.2 million with Don't Fight the Feeling. It had over 2.3 million copies sold worldwide. Oh, God bless. No surprise here.
Jazz said, did they ever get tired of absolutely slaying? They must, right?
I don't think so. I feel like they're just kind of like, oh, you know what? I think we could push this one a little bit further. So this is cool. Very nice. Very nice. And this is according to International Federation of Phonographic Industry, Global Music Reports for 2023. Exit was the 8th best-selling album worldwide, having sold 2.3 million copies. Oh my god! And then they're reuniting and coming back again in hopefully 2025. So we will be returning to EXO.
We'll be here.
We will be here. We'll be waiting patiently for them. So very nice. We're gonna keep this train moving. We got a B-side, Gravity.
Oh yeah, we're in the B-sides
We're in the
now.
B-side
There's gonna be a lot
eras.
of lyric videos because
We
yeah.
don't have MVs. So let's get into Gravity first. Let's go.
I think this was the most upvoted B-side record.
It was. Yep.
Yeah.
영원히 날 사랑한다 그리 말했던 너야 내게 말했던 너야 아이, 그 말이 날 맴도는데 너를 어떻게 놓아 널 baby 아닌 걸 알지만 그친 걸 알지만 자꾸만 날 아직도 널 아직 떠나려고 해도 것 같은 힘으로 난 널 붙잡고 있어 네 미래라 내게 그러더니 과거가 됐니 오직 나만 사랑한다더니 네 마음은 영원히 내 곁에만 머문다 그러더니 내 전부를 걸어서 그랬더니 날 떠나버렸니 아직도 날 기다리자니 내 마음은 여전히 날 끌어당겨 gravity 네 말투 문제 단어들
A
하나하나
little slap bass segment.
기억자하는
Nice.
나야 아이, 그날의 네가 날 맴도는데 너를 어떻게 놓아 널 baby believe it 안 단어 속 숨겨져 있던 life 그걸 못 봐 아직도 난 아직 너의 거짓말이 또 거칠 거라고 나 속이고 있어 네 미래라 내게 그러더니 과거가 됐니 오직 나만 사랑한다더니 네 마음은 영원히 내 곁에만 머문다 그러더니 내 전부를 걸어서 그랬더니 날 떠나버렸니 아직도 날 기다리자니 내 마음은 여전히 그렇단가 내가 걸었던 너란 배팅은 결국 fail 혼자서 독점하던 race 하늘을 give me now 또 대답없는 메리만 돌아와 계속 맴돌기만 해만 가져가는 나를 더 뒤로 한채 네가 걷는 이유줄을 더 돌까 두려워 널 위한다면 뭐든 움직일 힘이 있어 잘 알잖아 근데 네 마음만큼은 내 맘대로 안 돼 Gravity Yo 아직 나를 끌어당기는 너의 무게는 계속 날
Nice.
집어삼켜 갈수록 더 늘어가는 상처 이젠 추억도 자취를 감춰 머릿속에 번진 너의 모습들은 거짓 대체 뭘 믿어야 되는 건지 확신이 안서 다시 또 너의 뒷모습에 소리쳐 돌고 있어 네 미래라 내게 그러더니 과거가 되었니 오직 나만 사랑한다더니 네 마음은 영원히 내 곁에만 머문다 그러더니 내 전부를 걸어서 그랬더니 날 떠나버렸니 아직도 날 기다리자니 내 마음을 여전히 난 널 믿어서 그랬더니
All right. Very cool. That was EXO's Gravity. Thanks for hanging.
And this was from their 2018 Tempo album.
Ah, goat. Love to see it. I guess I'll go first. This was great. Definitely again, it makes sense why this was highly recommended. Really enjoyed the like arpeggiated synth nines. I thought those were really cool. Um, and I also appreciate the fact that this had both um like a synth bass, but then on top of that, I thought it was really cool as well with like the slap bass and stuff. I think they incorporated it really nicely. And it feels like they fit those kind of concepts in really well because real bass and like synthesized bass have like a different sort of feeling to it. So I appreciate that a ton. Um, I thought probably my favorite parts of the songs were actually the two rap verses, Chenyol and Sehun. I thought they had great rap verses in the song, and that's again not to detract from the vocalists in this. But I think their songs broke it up so well, especially in that bridge. Um, I thought that was so fun, and I think they did a great job of like managing your expectations. There is this cool kind of like instrumental break where I think they went like up a key and then they brought it back down again. I thought that was really nice. I think on the vocal side of things, Chen being my bias, I thought his vocals were incredible in this song. But also give a shout out to Dio. I enjoyed his vocals too. I thought they were really incredible. But I liked a lot of the different like vocal layering going on in this song. I know that they had like specifically for this lyric video, they had like one specific person, but I didn't know who was kind of doing like a lot of the backing melodies, like the harmonies or like some ad libs in the back. So um, I feel like it would have been nice to know who was doing some of those runs in the back. But overall, I thought this was like super good, and it would make sense. It's on the same album tempo, which is like one of my favorite EXO title tracks. So
Mhm.
this is great choice from the YouTube comments. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Therese,
thank you.
had you heard this one
Um,
before or no?
I have not. I've
Okay.
never heard this song. I was like entering K-pop fandom in like 2018,
Mm,
but I don't remember B-sides being a huge deal back then.
okay.
So it probably just slipped my algorithm. I don't know. Yeah, I not gonna lie, for the most upvoted song, I was not expecting a disco inspired track.
Same. Yep.
I think it's very very disco. Like it's almost like you took a period movie from the 80s and you put all of the songs together and mix them into one song. Um
Yeah.
I I'm kind of like, what do I say? It's like I'm surprised, but also I think for its time it definitely stands out. Like 2018,
Mm,
we weren't getting a lot of disco. That was far much later. So EXO was definitely ahead of their time. But I think now, after having like a full disco revival and everything, it's like kind of it's almost a little cheesy. Maybe because we just heard it so much.
sure.
Um I don't mind it though. I just think it's like it's harder to listen to now than it would have been back then. Um
Mm,
I do really like the synth bass. I think it carries the beat pretty hard. And I think the whole song itself is very dynamic, so I appreciate that a lot. It has a lot of movement, but I kind of wish that movement was paced a little better, kind of like their more recent releases like are really smooth and they have like a very defined sections on where to go. And
mm.
there were parts of the song that I really liked, but they happened so quickly that by the time I started enjoying them, we were on to a next part. So, wow. That's all I could say is wow.
Yeah, I didn't. I agree with you on the '80s like synth pop sound. Like I also agree with I think you full put in chat. I'd like the Daft Punk vibes, and I could definitely hear that for sure. I could also weirdly enough hear like a little bit of maybe it's just like the type of synth that they're using, but it kind of gives me a little bit of like Michael Jackson Thriller type vibes.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
yeah.
It's
So
so in its time
it's so in
that I
its
almost can't
capsule.
take it out of. Yeah, it's like this would not be a 2018 song.
Yeah, for
This would be
sure.
like the, I don't know. Yeah, it's very very disco.
I feel like if you threw it on when like the craze of disco like K-pop was booming, Like this could definitely fit. Like I could throw this on in a mix of other disco K-pop-y sort of songs,
That's what I'm saying.
and
Like
you would
this
have
was,
never known. Yeah,
but this one came out before those,
way
so
before. Yeah,
it was ahead of its time. But it's also like now listening to it now makes it beyond
the
its
time
time.
period.
So it's hard.
That's fair. That's
And I
fair.
wish I could erase my memory from all the songs I've heard in the past 6 years, but I can't.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Sarah
Yeah.
said that this song reminds me of "Bring Back the Heat" by Hypen. I can hear that too. I can hear a little bit of that for sure. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't disagree with you. And Yufel says 2020, 2021 was very disco centered in K-pop. So I'd say yeah.
Mhm.
All right, cool. Well, again, thanks for the recommendation, YouTube. We're gonna keep the train a moving here. We have "Going Crazy," which I think was also another recommendation a few times. So
Yeah.
we're gonna check that one out. Let's go.
Oh, oh no. 잠오는 안개처럼 밀려와 조여오는 숨 It's killing me 떠나버린 상처가 깊어지잖아 자꾸 아려와 What do you 그날의梦떠올라 이번만은 절대 아닐 거라고 oh, no. 희미해져가는 나 Don't know what you want 자욱했던 안개가 꺼지고 선명해져 필름처럼 스쳐지는 거짓의 흔적들 I hate you 내가 미쳐 내게 너란 짙은 흉터만 남아 지울 수도 없게 만들어 내가 미쳐 아무렇지 않은 표정 Baby won't you stop 소용없어 너 그따위 변명 You drive me crazy 깜빡하는 순간 베이지 날카로운 너의 혀 끝에 한순간이지 눈물과 귓손과 벌써 much more 지금도 뭘 보고 들은 건지 내 몸이 내 건지 통제한대 자욱했던 안개가 거치고 선명해져 필름처럼 스쳐지는 거짓의 흔적들 I hate you 내가 미쳐 내게 너란 짙은 흉터만 남아 지울 수도 없게 만들어 내가 미쳐 Going crazy Going crazy Going crazy 심장은 터질 듯이 뛰고 있어 I wanna know what's next Adrenaline rush 어느새 온몸으로 퍼져 Don't know what you do to me 이성이 알려줘 선택은 하나뿐 흔들리는 건 이 심장 Call me crazy 아직 널 원해 Up and down like a roller coaster 아직도 난 정신을 차리지 못한 걸까 숨돌이치는 까마득한 늪에 빠져 오죠 세 번 내버려 또 반복되겠지 I hate you 내가 미쳐 내게 너란 짙은 흉터만 남아 지울 수도 없게 만들어 내가 미쳐 Going crazy Going crazy Going crazy Going crazy Going crazy Going crazy I hate you 내가 미쳐 Upside down 나를 다 뒤집어놔 나도 이제 멈출 수 없어 내가 미쳐
Ooh. Huh. All right. That was EXO's "Going Crazy," which I feel like they did. So
Yeah, they definitely did. Wow.
I think I'm gonna have a hard time collecting my thoughts on this one.
Okay, I'll. So the first thing that I thought at the end of the song was, "Wow, this composer slash producer was really having fun trying out all their new plugins." Because they used
That's
every
so
single
true.
one.
They did. They did.
um, I I don't. I'm not against it. Like I think that's a really fun way to write a song. Um, I love that little violin run sample. It's so
Yeah.
striking, but it also kind of made me expect more strings than we got. And
Yeah.
then it also kind of reminded me, like, the more you were hearing the composition together, the more it was giving me a lot of like Lindsey Sterling vibes, a lot of that like electric violin
Yeah. Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And I also really love Lindsey Sterling, so
Mm.
it was a different kind of sound than what I would have expected to hear from like a group under SM. Like they're very known for using the same composers and producers a lot of the times, and this is a very like experimental, I want to say, sound for them. Um, so I think it's really cool. I definitely want to listen to it again just
Yeah.
because there's more going on, but it also has, like, in this case, their voices are the grounding point for me. And then it's like all of the instrumentals and everything going on is the sparkle, I guess.
Mm.
So, um yeah, it is a lot to take in. I understand how you're feeling because I'm like over here in my playlist, like this sounds like something, and I'm going through this like electronic piano J rock playlist I have because I can't
Yeah.
quite place it. But big kudos.
It looks like UFO says this crazy EDM experimental synth future bass strings
Yeah.
type of composition was very popular in 2017, especially in K-pop. And then Ko says this album was very experimental for them, which makes sense when you remember the title
Yeah,
was
Coco
Coco
Bop.
Bob. So that is true. That is true. Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't know what album it came from. So thank you, Ko. Um, I thought this one was very interesting from a production standpoint, and I would agree with Therese that I would love to give it more of a listen because I think if if you're big on producing or you want to get into producing, I feel like this is a very interesting song to kind of like piecemeal and figure it out. Um, I appreciate kind of the ebb and flow of this song. Like it's got a good kind of like waltz sort of feel to it. I don't know what the BPM is for the song itself, but it's got a good kind of like where you're like kind of like gliding along. And then obviously in certain parts of the song where you get a little bit more like crazy synths or like the way that they switch it up. I think that was really cool to kind of see the different rhythms in this song. Um, as well as that, I think like the inclusion of like different like rap verses, like I think Kai got a rap first, which I was really impressed by, and I think it sounded really cool. Um, you know, paired up with Chen Yo and Sehun, I feel like they also did incredible raps in this song, but um I appreciate the fact that they really tried to live by the mantra of the song, which is go crazy. And like the first half of the song was nuts from like a synth and like like production standpoint, but I feel like they took it and ran with it even more so as the song progressed, and you're just like holy shit, like the synths get crazier, the vocal runs get crazier, like the combination of all those things get like basically just thrown into a blender and you press start and you get whatever you get out of it. And I think that was really impressive to me. I also love the fact that they use a lot of like minor tonalities because like reading the lyrics, it seems like a very angsty like breakup sort of song. Um, so I thought this was very cool. I think this was cool from a production standpoint. Again, I'm curious to see if like Ko says that since the album and Kokoba was so experimental, I'm curious if that's like the mantra that they have chosen for this release. And I want to see how far they go. If this is the craziest song on the album, it would make sense. But I want to see what their boundaries are as a group to do it, because this feels less of like there is vocal flexing in this song, but I feel like this is more of a flex in terms of like the production and what they were able to put out versus maybe like an insane like vocally flex song. And there's definitely moments of that in this song, but like if I was to come away with this, I would say like, wow, the production of this song is intense and crazy and fun and like very emotional, you know? And so I think that to me is more impressive than I know they can sing their asses off. Like that, I think that's my takeaway for this song. But yeah, I would love to give this one more of a listen. I'm curious to see what other people had thought about the song when they first listened to it. Jazz
I
says,
mean,
my
yeah,
first time hearing it, and I am confused.
yeah,
I feel like that is a
understandable.
pretty accurate. Yeah, exactly. Very accurate standpoint. So for people who love this song, I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are on it. But Yuval says a fan had said the lyrics show they intensely love and hate their ex at the same time, and can hear the hurt and the hope warring in their performance. Okay, I kind of pick that out, so that would make sense. Gunky says this was my first time listening. I loved it, but I'm a huge Mix fan. So what do you expect? That's
But like new Mix or Mix change up.
Mix change up.
There's a difference.
I think Mix in general. I know Gunky is a huge Mix fan, so that would make sense.
I know, but there's very different sounds that Mix has done, and some of it is very like Western pop, and some of it is very like
out there.
Yeah.
Fair. All right, cool. Well, that was going crazy. We're gonna keep it moving here. We have El Dorado next, so I think this was also a pretty highly contested one as well too. So
it was
very nice. Gunky did say Mix in general. Dice is one of my favorite. Is one of my favorites K-pop songs of all time. So that would make sense.
And this is El Dorado we're going back in time. 2015, their second album.
Ah, nice. Okay, let's go.
똑같은 꿈을 꿔서 끝없는 사막 끝에 눈부신 도시는 항상 닿기도 전에 사라져버려 내가 가야 할 그곳을 향해서 멀고도 험난한 여정을 하겠어 아무것도 확신할 수도 기약조차 할 수 없어도 Find the Eldorado 난 지금 떠나려 해 더 큰 모험에 언제나 위험이 따르는 법 우리 앞에 펼쳐진 샤트 속으로 그 누구도 모르는 미래를 향해 먼 날의 전설이 될 거를 The Eldorado 어떤 날에 폭풍 속에 있다 해도 함께라면 두렵지 않아 Oh Eldorado 낙원을 찾아 고요한 바람 소리가 난 들려 어디서 불어왔을까 금빛 노래 두 눈을 감아보니 조금 더 선명해진 그곳이 아른거려 저 끝을 알 수 없어도 돌아갈 순 없어도 Find the Eldorado 그곳이 나를 부를 때 같은 자리에 난 멈춰있진 않겠어 우리 앞에 펼쳐진 샤트 속으로 그 누구도 모르는 미래를 향해 먼 날의 전설이 될 거야 정상의 물 이어져 하나 된 우린 모든 걸 넘어 저 빛은 커져 No pain no gain 이곳은 미지의 세계 열 손가락 모두 저게 위에 원을 위한 원 너의 힘 수많은 시간들이 우릴 스치고 다 펼쳐진 날들이 난 더 기대가 돼 날 믿어준 그들에게 옳았다고 증명해 보일 거야 우리 앞에 펼쳐진 저 속으로 그 누구도 모르는 미래를 향해 먼 하늘 저 소리 들거든 엘도라도 같은 일만의 우리는 하나기에 서로를 믿어 Oh 엘도라도 저 멀리 모래로 된 높은 파도도 몰아쳐와도 우린 다시 맞서 결국 엘도라도 gotta find the Eldorado.
All right, cool. That was EXO El Dorado. Very
Wow.
nice.
I can see why everyone's saying the live version hit so hard
Yeah.
because I can exactly picture this song. I've never heard this song before, but I can exactly picture it on like the old school music show stage, like before they had the
Mm.
crazy sets and they still had like the screens and stuff, but I remember watching music shows on like the TV on a broadcast network and mostly through like either my friend's house that had the Korean TV channels or my family back in Guam would have the Korean channels and
Ooh.
whenever they came on or like if even if you're in like a restaurant in Japan and they have TVs on sometimes there'll be a music show whenever they came on it was like such a specific vibe that I don't know how to describe. It was basically like if you went to one of your smallest arena or what's it called one of the smallest stages in your hometown
Like a
and
stadium?
yeah and like a
Okay.
local band was playing. That was the kind of vibe that I was getting from those. I mean they were still like way over a local band popularity, of course,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
had like the fans and the fan chants, but it's that kind of vibe that I'm attributing this song, and I'm thinking they don't really make songs like this anymore, like the storytelling kind of songs that
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
really have to do with their lore but are very like it's more of like a I don't know, like a lesson learned type of thing.
Mm. True.
Yeah, I man, it kind of took me back. But I really like it. I think it's they sound amazing. Got a reminder that this is XOK back when they were separating the Chinese and
Mm.
Korean versions. So the ensemble sounds different for sure.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me realize how much they've grown and how much they've
Mm.
been able to integrate with each other, and it sounds so good now. I don't know what else to say.
Nah,
Let's
crushed
go to
it.
El Dorado.
Let's go to El Dorado, yeah. I thought this was very cool. I will agree with Youthful. I think they said that they weren't feeling it at first, but as the song kind of progressed, it gets better and better, and I feel like that was how my sentiment was. I did appreciate the like there was I think in the pre-chorus or may have been in like the first part of the chorus, there's like this like chanting, like this like low like choir kind of like oh like
Mhm.
low in the background, and I think it adds this sort of sticking point in that song that's like very like I think someone mentioned it's like culty or feels very cultish, and I can kind of hear that, but I was almost getting like Gregorian chant type vibes from it,
Well,
which
yeah, because this is like coming off of Mama
coming
and
off Mama, yeah. So I think that was really cool. I appreciate that a lot. I think Baekhyun crushed it in this song. Like his vocals just continued to get better and better. Like he got
I bet.
stronger and stronger as the song continued on. And I was really impressed by the end of it and just kind of doing those vocal runs. And we had listened to a couple of his solo stuff in the previous stream, and like again, I think he's got such a like sleeper sort of vocal talent, and I think this song does a great job of showing.
Sleeper? Hell no.
I meant
People
sleeper.
know.
I meant sleeper in the sense of like sleeper in the sense of like his solo material. Like if you came to listen to him through his solo material, like especially like you and Village, like that one is more chill. Like like you could tell he's very vocally talented,
Oh.
but like if I was to show them El Dorado, I feel like it's a completely different perspective, Like obviously I understand XOK is different though. Like now knowing, I think.
Okay. I was thinking like sleeper as in sleeper hit, and I'm like, no, everyone knows
No.
Baekhyun.
No. Okay, I'll preface that I am not saying that Baekhyun is a sleeper, but I'm saying like I will say for like for this song, I just think he just kind of does these like pop off moments where you're like, oh shit, like
Mhm.
he can do it, and I think
Yeah, he does it.
I think that's really cool. I also really appreciated Dio in the song. Again, I think his vocals are
Mhm.
really strong. I think both him and Baekhyun have such a synergy together that I love, and so I think they really play off of each other really well in this song too. But I can understand why this was highly recommended and why a live version was also recommended a ton, just because I think it does feel like one of those songs you would want to just see live or see them perform live. So I imagine it's still I'd imagine it's probably still in their rotation to some degree, but um but yeah, this was very fun.
I don't know.
They
I don't know
actually
how you
maybe
would
not.
sneak this in with their current discography.
Yeah, that's true. Let me
I
know.
mean, if they do, that'd be crazy. Let us
Uh
know, yeah.
yeah, let us know. I will also give a shout out. I think someone had mentioned that I know his out says that in concert they have everything gold, lightsaber-ish type lights, a really cool stage, and amazing vocals to top it all. Um, very cool. Yeah. And Yumin also said that as well too. So maybe we will check that out in the future. And then fun fact, this song was one of their first teasers before the debut.
Oh, that checks out. So it was
Uh,
written around Mama.
yeah, that would check out.
Yeah.
Lee Suman helped produce this. Okay,
Hmm.
very interesting. Lady J says it grows on you. Was not sure at first either. So okay, cool. I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna play it if I go on my next adventure.
Yes, feels very adventurous. I would agree. All right, I think we're on to the final one for the evening tonight, which is
Final one, and it's a long one.
we have Mama plus Monster plus Wolf live. So let's go
Hell yeah.
into it. All right, cool. That was EXO's Mama, Monster, and Wolf live. Thanks
We
to
did it.
JD for that.
Woo!
Much love.
All right. So, how you want to go through this? Do you have anything to say about all three? Anything to say about one particular?
I think they were all great. I will say Mama was awesome to see live because I wanted to see if they were going to do that sort of metal styling, and I think they did a great job of incorporating that in. As a metal lover, I feel like that I feel seen, so I love that. Um as well as that, Monster was phenomenal live, which
Mm-hmm.
not to say that the songs weren't going to be live because I or not going to be fantastic live. I knew they were, but this one I really appreciate it. But Wolf, man, they made me a believer with Wolf. I'll tell you what. Like
Oh, there
the
we go.
I was like, you know what? I was like, I wasn't really like, I didn't not hate Wolf. Like I enjoyed it, but I feel like this live performance of Wolf is like
Oh, you
is
did
a
enjoy
completely
it?
I thought Wolf was pretty solid, yeah, but I
Oh, okay.
I felt like this song, Wolf, the live version, I think they were able to expound upon it a little bit more. Hizao says there was like a whole section of song that wasn't even included like in the studio version, and they only do it live. So
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was great.
I
I
got that
think
part.
the synth in this song was like it hit a little bit more. I
Mm-hmm.
love like the more dubstep
Yeah, the
like
remix.
remix. I thought that was really nice. And if you wanted no shortage of like pop off moments, I think you got it with this one for sure. So, this was incredible. I think JD had given sent us the video in Discord. So shout outs to them for recommending us checking out Wolf again live because this was incredible, and I feel like I would have I would have missed out for sure. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, live version hits so much harder, and I'm so for it.
All right, you guys did it. You convinced Brandon that Wolf is
Convince
good.
me.
I will say that is like one of the number one comments we got was like, "Well, if you saw it live, you wouldn't think it's bad because I think Alex and I were pretty negative on it." And I was really excited because especially leading up to Wolf, knowing that we had a Mama performance, a Monster performance, I was like, "Okay, there's no way that it can go wrong." Because it's legendary. This is a
Sure, yeah.
legendary stage. I could tell that. I haven't even seen it, but I know it. um, I still really, really don't like the intro to Wolf
That's fair.
with the verses, and oh, it's so cringy. I do not think it's written well. I think the members did fine. I have no issue with the members' performances. I think the writing of the first few verses of Wolf is awful. But I will say that I am now a Wolf believer
Okay.
because after the chanting before the chorus, after that was over, when we finally got the chorus and everyone was like, what? Kiddo, oof, oh no, woof, ah, woo, asarangeyo. I was like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. The remix was really hard. I love the dance break. And everything after the dance break, I was like, this is chef's kiss now. I still will not listen to the studio version. You could not pay me to, but I love what they did with the performance and the rest of the song. I think that they were able to accentuate what they were trying to accentuate
Mm,
in the writing, and the members were able to pop off on their own for sure.
yeah.
But yeah, hearing that intro, I might die if I have to do it again. Everything else great.
I did see I did check out EXO's Spotify. I did see they had a bunch of live versions of their albums, so that's awesome. I will for sure be checking out a lot of their live performances and stuff. I'll try to hold off if there's one that you want me to see live. Let me know, and I'll make sure to not check those out for those reasons.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Oh, also I
very cool.
wanted to mention that Chen is one of those people that I am upset to be born in the same like generation as, you know? Cuz he's just so talented. It's not fair. Like he took
Yeah,
all of the talent, he sucked it out of my body personally. I know it's not true, but like it feels
you feel
personal.
that? Yeah, I got you.
He's just so good. Goddamn.
That's true. That's factual.
How
Well,
dare he? How dare
how
he exist?
how dare these talents exist? It's crazy. No,
Uh,
we try to show appreciation and love for all of them. So no hard feelings, Chen, if you do end up scrolling. So
this is
um
all love, by the way.
all love. But I want to also extend my love to the EXO-Ls. Thanks so much to everyone that has told us to check them out. I'm glad we were able to finally commit and do it. So this won't be the end. We will probably catch up with them when they do their comebacks and stuff. But yeah, this is like, not goodbye. We will definitely be doing more of their music in the upcoming future. Um, but yeah, thanks so much. If there's any B-sides that you would like me personally to check out, let me know. Um, I wanted to just let chat know that I will be doing a chaos stream this Saturday. I have not even posted about it, but I have got the confirmation to do it. So I am free to do one. So I will probably be doing that Saturday. For those who are uninitiated to chaos streams, just come Saturday. I'll probably be doing it for a good bit of time. So would love to see you in chat again. So keep posted. Again, Discord is the best way for us to keep in contact. I feel like, again, all of the lovely people are in our Discord, so come hang out. We have a great community there, and we would love to get to know you better. So come hang out, chat along. We say stupid shit all the time, so it's
Yep.
great. um
Lots of it.
but if you missed out at the beginning, we're going to be doing our lovely chatter, Sarah's pick. If you hang out and chat, you get channel points. If you get channel points, you get to do a group that you love that we haven't covered yet. So you just need to get 100,000 points. So just come hang out, chat, get to know everybody. I feel like it's pretty easy to get points regardless. So come hang out. Let us know
Yeah.
it's good. But yeah, that's what
Excited
we'll
for
be
the
doing Monday.
kingdom. I
Excited
don't
for the
know if
kingdom.
it'll be a 1-part or 2-part, so we're gonna leave Wednesday open for now. Other than that, I am
Yeah.
going to do like a solo stream next Friday, not this coming Friday, but next Friday.
Yep.
For Jin's new album. So join me if you're down.
I'll probably be in chat. So I listened
Yeah.
to the title track
Oh
from
yeah,
Jin.
he's heard the pre-release. I haven't heard the
Yep.
pre-release.
So very excited.
I'm beyond excited. This
Yeah.
is my month of biases, because all three of my top biases, my Day 6 bias, my BTS bias, and JB, all coming back
Yeah.
this month. I can't believe I didn't deserve this. Oh wow.
very, very cool. Well, if there's a group we haven't covered that you would like us to cover, let us know. We try to do them pretty regularly in terms of getting a feel for everybody, what people want to see from us. So we want to see what's good. So if you have any groups that you feel like we would like to cover or get into that point, let us know. It would be really cool. I probably will be doing a themed chaos night on Saturday, which I'm
Nice.
feeling Killing Voice would be really fun or something like that. So
Mm.
maybe we'll do something. Maybe we'll do something like that. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Other than that, other deep dives I would like to suggest is like,
K
I think
bands.
it's a good time to get. Oh, I would love to do a K band, but I was thinking it's a good time to get into the older groups like 21 or Kara. I know Alex really wants to do Kara, but
For a
since
minute.
like we're gonna yeah for a minute, we're gonna slow down in releases pretty soon, so it might be a good time to get on to those earlier
Yes.
groups.
And I will be tackling NCT the entire month of December, probably. So
That's Brandon project.
That's a Brandon project.
I told him I would give him a wheel, and the wheel would be, this song sucks. I like this song. This song says this sounds the same as the last one, and those are all my reactions to NCT.
Oh no.
So
Have fun, Brandon. Oh no.
it'll be a ride. It'll be a trip.
It'll be a ride. Yeah. Thus far I've been 2 for 2 with NCT Dream, so I feel like they might be the sub unit I've been enjoying the most. But
Nice.
I'm curious to see what NCT's got for me. So if you are an NCT fan, come through, show me what's good, let me know what's up. But yeah, thanks so much. Very stoked. I know you guys will help. Chat's amazing. We love chat. So if you enjoy this and you are lurking, please follow. That is the best way to know when we go live, do all that sort of stuff. As well as that, again, join the Discord. It's a pinned link. We would love to have you be a part of that community and share your love of music with all of us. It's very cool. So again, come join me Saturday. Chaos is fun. Come join. Know what it's all about. It's a blast. And would love to see you there. So have a nice time zone, y'all, and I'll see y'all on Saturday.
Thank you.
Bye.